A story written using artificial intelligence. This story is called Echoes of a Timeless Love Once. Upon a late afternoon in the quaint village of Little Riddle, nestled among the rolling hills of the English countryside, there was a stir unlike any before. The villagers, known for their tranquil lives and a penchant for the routine, were about to experience a day that would etch itself into local lore. At the heart of this tale was Eleanor, a young woman with a spirit as bright as the blooming daffodils that adorned her family's front garden. Eleanor had a curiosity that often led her down paths less trodden, much to the chagrin of her mother, who preferred the safety of predictability. On this particular day, as the sun began its descent, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Eleanor decided to take a detour on her way home from the village market. She ventured towards the old Winsley Manor, a grand but dilapidated estate that sat at the edge of Little Riddle. Rumours had long circulated about the manor being haunted, which only piqued Eleanor's interest further. As she approached, the setting sun cast long shadows, making the manor appear even more imposing. Eleanor's heart raced with excitement mixed with a hint of fear. The front door was ajar, inviting yet foreboding. Gathering her courage, she stepped inside. The interior was a time capsule, dust-covered furniture and portraits of long-gone Winsleys adorned the walls. Eleanor wandered through the rooms, her footsteps echoing in the silence. Suddenly, she heard a faint sound that wasn't her own. It was coming from upstairs. Her curiosity overcoming her fear, she followed the sound. Reaching the top, she found herself in front of a grand oak door, slightly ajar. The sound was clearer now, a soft, melancholic piano melody. Eleanor pushed the door open and was met with a sight that took her breath away. In the center of the room, bathed in the golden light of the setting sun, was an old grand piano. And sitting at it, playing, was a young man. He was dressed in attire that seemed to belong to a bygone era, his fingers moving gracefully over the keys. Eleanor gasped, and the music stopped abruptly. The young man turned, his eyes meeting hers. They were the deepest shade of blue she had ever seen, filled with a sorrow that pierced her heart. "I didn't mean to intrude," Eleanor stammered. "Your music, it's beautiful." The young man smiled sadly. "Thank you, miss. It's been a long time since anyone has heard it." Before Eleanor could reply, a voice called out from downstairs, "Eleanor, is that you?" It was her mother, her voice filled with concern. Eleanor glanced back at the piano, but to her astonishment, the young man had vanished. The bench was empty, the room silent. Rushing downstairs, Eleanor found her mother at the entrance, a look of relief washing over her face. "There you are. What on earth are you doing in this old place?" Eleanor turned back towards the stairs, her mind racing. Had she imagined the young man and his music? She decided to keep the encounter to herself, fearing no one would believe her. Weeks passed, and Eleanor couldn't shake the memory of the piano music and the mysterious young man. She visited the local library, poring over records of Winsley Manor. That's when she discovered the truth. A century ago, a young man named William Winsley, a talented pianist, had lived in the manor. He had fallen in love with a village girl, but their love was forbidden by his family. Heartbroken, William had vowed to wait for her, playing their song on his piano until they could be together. Tragically, he was found dead one morning, seated at the piano, a victim of a mysterious illness. Eleanor was stunned. The story mirrored her encounter, the young man, his attire, the piano music. It was William Winsley, his spirit lingering, playing his love song across time. As she closed the library book, Eleanor felt a chill. She had not imagined the encounter. William's spirit had reached out across the centuries, and she had heard his love song, a testament to a love that transcended time. And in that moment, the quaint village of Little Riddle, with its rolling hills and blooming daffodils, held a secret that was both beautiful and heartbreakingly tragic. A love story that, until Eleanor, had been forgotten with time.